She's just running around. It's right there.
That that was a no. That's not as
Where?
far as you should.
Should probably just go to the stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Jesus.
You not know which horse is yours by now? Goddamn.
Yeah. How have you been?
Terrible.
I
Well, thank
heard
you
some
for asking.
things.
Yeah, we got pushed out of Van Horn. August left me.
News travelled. News travelled out west. I heard something happened, but I don't know the details.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride a little bit behind with Barton. I'm gonna catch up with him. I'll be
Alright.
following you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Usurpery is what happened. Snakes and conspirators living amongst us and planning to oust us the entire time. When we were at our weakest, just after a war, everyone's injured, grieving.
So what's the state of the East now?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, we have plenty of groups in the East that would rather us in Van Horn than the fucking Jolly Rogers. I think we lost them, by the way.
It's like I'll just follow you. I'll just follow you.
Okay.
Are you okay, my friend?
I'm trying to keep tugging along. I picked August up from Sisika last night, and then we had a talk. Where she was saying she's too broken to be my happy ending. That she's not happy. But she does love me. She wanted to make that very clear. But she doesn't want to be with me.
I didn't know you found someone like that.
Yep. Yeah, I was about to propose to her.
I don't know what it is about quills or former quills in marriage, but they never really gel. I remember when Isaac showed me his ring that he was going to use to propose to Danya, and then it all fell apart.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
I do too.
I find myself thinking about it a lot.
I'm considering. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going. Pete got shot the other night by the Jolly Rogers,
Oh yeah?
and he's alive as far as I know, but he hasn't been seen or heard of since.
So, Pete is out of the equation for now. Van Horn has been overrun and it's in a state of war, is what you're telling me.
Not so much a state of war. We're just trying to survive.
What are you gonna do now?
With
I'm not sure yet.
Do you want to come and visit Zip and Isaac with me?
I do. I was gonna need a couple minutes when we get to town.
Sure.
It's either queue, yeah. Barton gonna speak to Vanguard today? If they're still around.
Fuck is this?
I don't know.
Arbise. Howdy.
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 Good day.
Good day.
Indy, good to see ya. I ran into another old friend.
You certainly did. I ran into Chop today too, Barton.
You did? Where?
Here in Armadillo with Sunshine.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
Having casual conversation with Tinker. She wants to talk to you. I think she got someone to write you a telegram for her. She should be
Alright.
around still, relatively. I just seen her about a half an hour ago.
She's still out here?
I haven't seen her, but I seen her just a half an hour ago, so she can't possibly gone too far.
Well, I do need to check telegrams.
All right, Daza, what happened yesterday? You were the absolute talk of the town. And I mean,
What?
all over, you were the talk of the town.
What happened? What did I do now?
I was going to ask you, no matter who I asked, they couldn't give me a straight answer of why you were the topic of both Armadillo and Blackwater.
Who did you ask?
I asked Finn, I asked Gideon.
What did they say?
There was something about you,
And,
something about
Colby.
law, and something about a meeting.
Howdy, motherfucker.
Yeah, I
What,
mean, I did have some run-ins, but no shootouts or nothing, but I was around yesterday. Don't know what you might have heard, but
I see.
people just like to yap, I guess.
I suppose you're just a popular guy.
Maybe. I'm actually thinking of going to visit Isaac and Zip.
Interesting. Well, I had just left my gang behind and they have brought off without me, so maybe I will accompany you.
I wouldn't mind.
They rode off without you.
Yes, they're out to go robbing and I have casually walked away, so I figured it's their right.
Gabe, figure those poppies out.
No. I'm sure someone has, though.
I'll be right back. aren't you guys? Did you fancy a...
Hello.
You still coming, Barton?
Yeah, I just have a lot of fucking telegrams. Jesus.
I'm gonna get a stew.
Mm. Judge woke up while we were gone.
Where's he at?
He's at Riggs. He's going to check the boards east.
Oh, there's a shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you two going to Zip's grave as well, or are you
Oh, no, we were coming here to check telegrams.
Oh, all right. Well, if you ever feel like coming up and hanging out at the peaks, you're 100% welcome.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, well.
I think we're gonna be headed to the lake.
Oh, well, hey, if you get any of that good stuff, let me know.
Yeah, I got a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
fi-
go with Barton and
okay.
Indy to Zip's grave. That's where I'll be.
Mhm.
I figured out how to
Okay.
put it in a cigar.
Nice.
I'm
You know
trying to
what?
figure out other stuff.
There's not a thing I doubt that you two couldn't figure out. So I
No.
look forward to what you create.
You're so kind.
Thank you.
So kind.
Be safe, you guys.
Okay. See you later, Daza.
See ya.
Well, we can go grab this and then go find Judge.
Well, Daza, it would seem that I can't move without an entourage, so the entirety of the Quill Gang is coming. We are
Wonderful.
well
Give me
protected.
just 1 moment.
I need to actually fill my canteen. I'm fucking parched.
Yeah. Mexican water.
All right. Come on.
My sister is around, probably gonna meet us there, as well as Dahlia.
Perfect. Let's all have a. I think I have enough Kerrigan's cream for 4 of us. We can all have a drink over Zip's grape then.
Yeah. Haven't visited since the funeral.
Backpack?
Nope, I don't know why we're running off.
Who we waiting on?
Mac. Here he comes.
All right.
Everyone ready? We got
Yep.
everybody?
I think
Ready?
so.
Daza, lead the way.
I heard that there's multiple groups of 6 law out and about today, and they rode through thieves, so
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
They're getting ballsy.
where's Millie?
She's still asleep, but she's all right.
It's good to hear. How is your hunting going?
We have a list so long that I can't name you all the names to which need to have a stern talking to, but it's going good. Regardless. Though I feel like the list just keeps getting longer each time we pick somebody up.
Any luck with the ranch?
No, I personally haven't seen the ranch in a long time. I talked to Callie, and he is unsure if Cucamonga is even alive.
Yes, he was shot.
We'll have to see. Perhaps we'll get lucky today and pick up 1, 2 ranchers. That would make me most pleased.
I've heard they're
Fuck
all
me.
paranoid.
I think I'm catching this RSV shit too, cut.
And they're always scouting from the hills for trespassers. At least that's the information I've got.
That's a real shame. It would seem we need to make it so that their ranch doesn't feel quite so safe to them anymore, and perhaps they'll choose to leave more often. Either or, I'm patient. It is a virtue of mine.
So am I.
That's right. Did you hear about the political marriage, Daza?
I was there at
Oh.
Fort Mercer when the deal was made.
I see. I heard about it from Sunshine himself after the fact.
It was an odd meeting. Someone seemed convinced Sunshine was going to shoot Ida at the back of the head, and then when the marriage happened, he kind of stormed off looking angry. I don't know. Those two are complicated. I don't really give a shit either way, but they're always in some kind of quarrel or lover's dilemma.
Yes, I can tell.
Alright. Amber, howdy.
Sunshine's throwing a party regardless on Sunday. He says all the West is invited. It's in Armadillo. I think it's around 6 p.m. if you look at the Eastern Star.
Is it for the wedding?
I don't know. I can't wait to find out. I hear it's going to be a blast.
guess I'll see how I feel.
I also heard from August, Barton. She's
Oh, yeah. What'd she have to say?
She wants to meet with me later on today after she's done some of her own meetings in the city.
I think I've taken us the long way.
You did, but I enjoy the scenic route nonetheless. Does it upset you, Barton, that I'm considering going to meet with August?
I don't know how to feel about that. Definitely doesn't fill me with joy.
Do you know no matter what she says, I'll love you regardless? And I'm behind you regardless.
Yeah.
I was debating going on foot to get under that bridge and going around, but I think we just keep going. Or
Oh,
unless
sure.
you think we can get there quick.
No, we can keep going if you like.
Let's keep going.
Daughter made you go to a Christmas party? How was that? Was it like at her friend's house or something?
Drop this.
He's simply lost.
Might be.
We are a lot. We gotta take a right. It's over here.
Go up this way.
Barton, you lead us there.
Going to Zip's grave, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but we could go from Rowan or whatever. We could go from either side, or we can go from the center.
Yeah, I'll just take us to the center.
We lost the whole gang.
Did we? Are they not behind us?
Oh, they'll find us. They know where we're going.
Alright.
Only the original Quills made it out. Us three.
The rest have a lot to learn still.
I think it was my daughter planning to introduce me to this guy. He may or may not got my digits. Okay. Okay. I think I hear them riding down below us.
They know where to come.
They'll find us eventually. It's just,
That's all right.
Oh, maybe not. That's just a big wagon.
They need to learn how to watch who's in front of them so they don't get lost from behind. It's a good lesson.
be fair, it is kind of fucking hard to see shit right now.
They know where we are. And if they don't wanna come, then they don't have to.
I just heard a bunch of fucking gunfire down there. I can't see nothing.
Oh?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're fine.
What could have possibly have happened at the Sea of Coronado?
I don't know. I definitely heard multiple gunshots.
You think they ran into a local and the local got upset?
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps they're shooting
Yeah, if
for
they were,
us.
if they were in a shootout, they'd still be shooting. It wouldn't have ended that quick.
Sometimes it's like babysitting, I think. I hope that they're alright though, so
Yeah, they know what we are.
Little baby quills.
yes, little baby quills.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Has anybody seen Oscar lately?
He's been around once or twice, but he's a solo rider most of the time, I think. He's doing alright. If that's what you're asking though.
Yeah.
Hard to believe that it's just us left.
Yeah, it sure is. God damn it.
So, this is it then. Words carved out onto a rock that no one wants to visit. This is what waits for us all, huh?
Yes, I suppose so.
Might as well burn one of these for him.
I
What do
might
you
not have
think
about what?
about what they'd say if they were still here and saw the current state of things out west?
I think Sif would just leave and go to England like he planned. Isaac, I have no idea. He never got to see the fallen state of things. I think he might be shocked.
Yeah, I don't disagree. The West today is nothing like it was a year ago, 2 years ago.
In a way that sickens me, if I'm honest.
I personally refuse to allow the state of things to drag me down. I intend to make my own golden age, and I don't care who I have to mow down on the principle alone to ensure it. I'm going to live as brightly as I want to in this West, and nobody can stop me. A preacher man
Well,
filled me full of that kind of blind confidence. I too confessed to him I thought the West was dead. And he said the golden age is whenever you make it. As long as you stand on your own gut alone.
you want to know why I'm not going to these parties and whatever they're all throwing down there out west?
Tell
Why?
me,
Anyone that has agreed to that treaty is no true Westerner to me.
you are correct. I simply enjoy watching things burn slowly. My ideal West is soaked in blood, be it from the Westerners or the law or the Easterners. I don't care whose blood it is, as long as the West is wild and dangerous and free. I much watch them kill each other and burn each other down because I know I'll be standing there at the precipice of it all,
Let me.
just totally enthralled.
I've been thinking about it a lot. Those who are still here, those we've lost along the way. And I've been saying it before, but it's like a candle that burns bright when you first come to this place. The more people you meet, the more people you befriend, the more people you call brother, sister. That's just more people to lose. And then when you do start losing them, it's like that flame just gets all the more dimmer. Zip, Isaac, Rowan, Jonesy, all the rest that fell. It's hard to keep going when you lose that much. But the one thing that does keep me going is knowing that you two are still alive.
Yes, that is the one thing that keeps me going as well. If I were to lose either one of you, I would throw all sanity to the wind. I would burn it all to the ground. I refuse to be the last quill. I refuse to visit your graves. I refuse. Welcome, Carrie. Have you bought a gift for Zip?
I didn't know if I could ride a horse all the way over here without killing myself.
Wow, you named no one from Van Horn? Who?
So you made it.
Indy?
I think what I'm struggling with the most is that a certain weakness of mine is to go on tangents. It's to relive certain parts of our past, is to try to get a point across to the younger people in our gang. And sometimes I forget that I am the only one who have those memories. That the only people who can truly relate to anything that I'm saying are you, Daza, and Barton. And then I am filled with a terrible despair and loneliness. Because less and less there are people who understand. There are fewer of you. And that makes me feel increasingly lonely. I was so desperate for a conversation to which someone could relate to my version of Zip that I sat with Huxley and Zoe Winters last night, despite the fact that they could have took me to Siska any time that they wanted. Because I simply feel like no one else understands. Is that a pathetic notion?
That we're remnants of a bygone era.
Howdy, souls. How you doing?
No, it ain't pathetic. It's fact. We are.
Howdy, Diced, by the way. Hope you're doing good.
Ain't nothing you or Barton or I could do to change that. They're gone and we're still here. For some fucked up reason.
Yeah, what kind of reason
Lord.
is that? You're correct. How did we end up being the last three?
There were plenty of times where I thought I was going to be the one to go before them, but no. No, I somehow lived to see this.
Like a fucked up joke, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. We were so unaware back then what we were getting into.
Yeah, it all seemed so simple back then.
Yes,
It
I was
did.
about to say the same thing. Do you remember when people thought we were the absolute joke of the crossing, and not one person, criminal or outlaw alike, or even law, took us seriously?
Yeah.
Those were blissful times. I would do anything to go back there. Now I find people ask us advice. They respect us simply because we have the last name Quill, and I find it much harder to move, actually. Like it's suffocating. I'd do anything to go back to our Quill antics with Jonesy and Rowan, with Isaac and Zip.
All I've got are the memories now.
Barton, leave
replicate those
Vanguard?
memories
No.
never works.
He's just...
It ain't never gonna be the same ever.
taking time.
But
He telegrammed
we
the
might
others from Vanguard. I didn't
we
get
might
on
not
till
have
real
been the
late
most
today.
ferocious gang
I
out
had
there, but we had the loyalty, we had the ideals, we had the convictions.
I got like no
True
sleep last
Westerners.
night.
To
Running
the
on like
bitter
3
end,
hours.
no
I just don't
matter where
feel
we
like
ended up.
getting on.
New Austin is a part of one's soul. It's something they just have. You don't have to be in New Austin to be of the West. It's something that you are. I told Zip Quill that the moment he came back from Coulter.
Was asking because you're with new
What
people?
Zip told
Well,
It ain't about how many gunfights you win. It ain't about how many people you gun down, though I have many in my time.
these aren't really new people. These are
People
Barton's
respect you because of
oldest
your loyalty
friends.
and your convictions, and as long as you have those two and you stick by them, you are a Westerner.
Yes. I could not have put it better myself. It is why the rest of them are gone or dead, and we are still here. The Quill Gang, no matter how it looks, is still here. It is a legacy that I hope will live on in this god-forsaken land for generations to come.
Yeah, just not Vanguard.
It's hard.
Right now.
It makes me sick to wake up some days and see everything that we worked for warped, twisted, discarded, altered out here. Ain't many people see things the way we're used to anymore. Fuck, we had Jonesy the jokester. Rowan was fucking psychotic, but we loved her. We had me, who was a kid at the time, trying to learn. Zip teaching us. Isaac learning the ropes. Barton, one of the fucking hardest working men I've ever known.
I honestly think this will be a big shift in Wild.
Where did all that time go?
Certainly gangs.
We blinked, and it was gone.
Now the gangs operating on the old rules are almost all gone. Yeah.
Like water through our fingers, it like vanished and blended into a greater lake of memories that we can't fish it back out of.
It's definitely turning into a newer era for Wild, that's for sure.
But despite all the muppetry
The Jack
happening
Kettleman,
out here in this West of ours, I intend to continue to stand on our
Wallaby,
principles and our morals. I don't give a damn if they
those
match
older
the
criminals, outlaws.
classic or cliche principles
The
that
era
people
of
make
those
fun of.
outlaws
I'm
is
going to stand on the ones that we
it's gone.
developed as a family. And I'll gun down anyone who says otherwise. I refuse to be pushed out of New Austin by this younger generation of Muppets. If I have to be the last goddamn Westerner with you and Barton at my side, then I will
Outside of
be the last
sanity,
goddamn
yeah,
Westerner.
and the DiCenzos.
Why is it you think so many people out west are bending the knee to this treaty and agreeing to it and capitulating?
I think
Tell
that
me.
the
Because
DiCenzos
it's
are the
easier.
oldest group
Because
on
they
the
don't
server
know
right now.
what hard work
Excuse-
entails. They have never had to put years into a family before. They have one small issue and they kill each other like wolves on the weak. They turn on their own people. They rip each other apart from the inside out. The Quills were never like that. The Kettlemen were never like that. Hell, even the bastards were never like that. We worked. We didn't just cast aside the first person to make a mistake. They bled for their mistake, and we moved on. Ain't no one moving on no more.
You know what I think? I think it's that, but I also think it's one other very simple thing.
I've asked on other streams who is the oldest character alive right now.
I think it's because they're afraid of the ranchers. They're simply afraid. They don't want to be made a fool of by ranchers,
That
and it's easier not to fight them. They've seen the ranchers kill outlaws, kill Zip,
is a very good
gun down
question.
outlaws, and they're scared of being made a fool of. But I ain't afraid of being made a fool, because I'd rather stand on my convictions. It's why I shot Cucamonga. It's why I
Santino,
shot Sesh when he
Georgie.
came into Fields
Um,
mouthing off about Zip, and I'd do it all again.
I mean,
They will never
Mills,
make me agree
Alice,
to this
and
treaty
Jack
ever.
are all still alive. They're just not in the crossing anymore.
And anyone who does is no Westerner, like I said.
I think Julius Bradshaw might be a really old character as well.
How's it going?
Hi, Dahlia.
Howdy, Ellie.
Hey,
Howdy, Barton. How
Howdy.
are you?
Active. But yeah. Yeah,
We
maybe
are doing
one of the
great.
DiCenzos.
We're unburdening our souls here in front of Zip as a witness.
Pearly, yeah.
I think we're reaffirming our own convictions in a slow way.
Rabbit Windward, maybe.
Barton,
Yeah.
I know you've been doing it rough recently, but I want you to know that if you need anything, I'm here.
Always and forever, Barton. No matter where you are in the world. That is family. That is what Quill Gang means.
Yeah, I've made
Thank
a
you.
whole lot of new friends, but that don't mean I forget my old ones.
You can never truly leave the place that you grew up, even if you're not officially a Quill. You are
Yeah.
you are both still family.
I mean, you guys, you two and Danya are my oldest friends.
Yeah,
Zip was
do me a
Zip was my first friend that I met in the crossing. Pip? Oh yeah, Pip as well. Do you a favor?
favor and just don't die, both everyone here. But I'm just tired of burying Quills. Former Quills. Original Quills.
I'm just tired of funerals and fucking general. God damn.
There is too much to do. I normally don't make promises that I can't ensure that I can keep. However, I can assure you that I will do everything in my power to make sure this godforsaken land doesn't claim my life. And if it does, I will be standing on my own 2 feet at the bitter end, principle in hand. You shouldn't have to bury me.
Long as I can help it. You don't have to bury me either.
But we don't bury you, indeed. We blow you up, and then no one can steal your hit.
That's right. If you don't blow me up, I'm cursing you from the graves. There's far too much that we need to do still. Barton, Daza, Dahlia, and Carrie. Too many fires we need to light. Too many people we have to teach the right way to do things. Even if it's painful for them to learn. The West ain't dead until we're gone. I'm firm on that belief.
Oh yeah,
Wells is
Adelaide.
one
Mama
Westerner
Christine.
out here. The West ain't never dead.
She's still active on the server.
And trying to hold down thieves is getting tougher and tougher with law each day. It's another problem, but
Who else?
ain't one I never dealt with before. You all are welcome there anytime.
Thank you. I will always remember it.
I'm surprised you decided to set root somewhere, actually.
Thought, why not? The
Flood?
previous gang.
I don't know how
were
old,
fucking,
like how far back Flood goes.
not Westerners. They were
If
kicking
he's
out
like
people
very
that they
early days of the
wanted. They
server or
were
not. I do know he's an old
fucking
character.
other fucking people over. So we helped California take it back, and we've been helping them run it. They didn't even fight us. They packed up, and where they headed off, you guessed it, back east, where they belonged.
Flood goes back to before Wallaby. Oh, yeah.
I think it's time I head back that way.
Yes. I think it's time we get these young quills moving.
Young whippersnappers.
They have a lot to learn
Yeah.
still.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready to move?
Yeah,
Let's go.
ready.
You got a fine shot, Barton.
Yeah, I know. Probably in bed by now. We've been here a while.
Maybe. She might be in bed. So, if you don't have anything you are doing, if you want to come robbing with the young whippersnappers, you are free to do so.
Yeah. Sounds like a. God, I haven't gone robbing in a fucking long time.
Yes. If we don't rob at least 10 people a day, they get to,
Why are we thinking about old characters? Dice just asked, who do we think is the oldest character? Or are the oldest characters, like, currently active on the server?
I'm jumping around up here. I might sprain my ankle.
Yeah, maybe. If you're not careful.
That sucks.
Wait, sorry, that's kind of hijacked your
Very
chat.
unfortunate.
No, it's completely fine, man.
I'm gonna be going to Benedict to check telegrams, and then probably heading back to Thieves.
Ugh.
Wow, that was it's really bad.
You okay?
Oglethorpe, yeah. It's an old character.
It's easy to do there.
Calm down.
Trying to think of like any really fucking old law characters that are still active. Schaefer, maybe?
Give the
Although
queen
he
mine.
just retired. Peter Gray.
What's happening?
We're leaving.
We are dispersing from the area.
We're scattering.
Scatter into the wind.
That's right, bud. All right, I invited Barton on our robbing spree. As long as you guys don't
Could we
mind.
stop and get some bandages and tumbleweed, please?
We can
Yeah.
certainly get you all straightened out,
It's
Evelyn.
because when we got caught by a wagon, the fella just started gunning at me with his shotgun for no fucking reason.
That
Yeah,
was
no
the
reason at
gunshots
all.
that Barton
Really
heard.
unprovoked.
Yeah,
Oh.
we had to gun him down after that, but
Bud certainly didn't kick his wagon.
oh, thanks, bud.
Only one I can think of is Rabbit.
All right,
Nobody
some will
they
be
could
protected.
they wanted to. Well, from what I know from playing Lloyd, Rabbit is still active, but they don't go by Rabbit anymore. They go by Samael or Samael, however you want to say it,
I sad every time I have
and they're wanted.
so we never get to spend time together.
Did you want to?
What was your name, fella?
Me, Barton.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Mac. Mac Weathers.
Nice to meet you. Samuel. La, 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 la. Pinche Samuel. La, 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 la. It's a mini growler.
I'll just have to beat the shit out of him and tie him up and kidnap him, and then I'll be able to hang out with him. Just tie him up on the back of my horse and ride around with him.
That's exactly how you get what you want. If there's something that anyone here wants, they simply have to take it. It's their right as a Westerner.
I mean, it's definitely a good
I need to get some handcuffs.
side conversation.
Sell them some for a ruby.
Why?
First I said $10, and then I said a ruby.
Oh, well, if you need handcuffs, I think we might have one or two to spare for you.
Ooh,
I've got some. I need to grab a stew.
fun to get my own.
Fine. We shall find lawmen and take their cuts for you and offer them as a gift. A mighty bracelet.
A mighty bracelet.
Does that satisfy you all? I think we should find some lawmen and make their day. Yes, my darling Mac.
Hey, Mac, are you over 65 years old?
What? Do you?
Part of
There's a
the
club
payment
for, like, over
for the
65,
horse.
it says there.
Oh, thank you. That's something I desperately needed. So thank you.
Yeah. I got more. It's just on another one of my horses.
That is, thank you. I only have one Navy, so I've been using
The
Schofields.
courses I've heard for
and they're
number
not
one
as,
are Santino
reliable.
and Georgie.
Yeah. No problem.
Who's Georgie again?
They're not bad. They're just,
Does anyone want one bandage?
Yes. It's like anything that's free.
I can't count.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry. I reckon Cesare and Santino are
Anything else?
just as old as one
Alright,
another.
go.
Well, let's ride through Armadillo, see if there's anybody there. Sometimes you can find some low.
Character-wise, I know
alright,
Cesare's the older brother.
and a desire to lead. Anybody volunteer?
Where are we
I
going?
do.
There you go.
I was
Bud
just
is
gonna
the
yell
lead.
and say Bud is.
I was gonna say
We're going to
usually,
Armadillo,
like,
Barton.
I
We're
just
gonna
end up
find
there
ourselves some
somewhere,
lawmen.
but I'm
Are you okay
fine
with that?
to Follow Boo.
Sure.
To Armadillo,
All right, here
Boo.
we go.
I am extremely fucking wanted, so if, I'm with you. They're gonna be
Alright,
fucking
I
gunning
want
for us.
to-
We won't let them have you. Don't worry.
That's right. You know what that means. It means
That
if they come
means
at
if-
us, kill them all.
If fucking Barton,
My pleasure.
Barton or I go down, we'll fucking kill every one of them.
Yes.
Especially
feel-
if Barton goes down, we're killing them all.
Gorgie is Hogel's
I feel
daughter.
confident
Kerrigan's ranch days
our
with that.
skills that we
Oh,
can,
okay.
Protect our own.
Wait, Sonny is the older brother?
Oh, you were in Cisco.
I've been on the run for 6 months or so.
Just letting you know, Barton, just so you know, we run across Zoe or any of her friends, we are taking them.
Okay.
So you're aware.
Why?
She made a joke about Zip being blown up that didn't thrill
We had a meeting with Zoe, with Millie was there, and at the manor, and Millie said, "Don't bring up his name like that ever again." And she goes and does it again. So I mean, she crossed the line.
Yes, we warned her not to joke about Zip dying, and she
He
did
looks
it,
malnourished.
I suppose it's her just desserts. It is what it is.
Wait, she joked about Zip dying?
Yeah, it's about him being blown up or some nonsense. I'm sure that she will explain herself thoroughly when we get our hands on her.
First, she blamed Bud for his death. Then she made a comment, well, supposedly a joke for saying that it would be a shame if I missed his funeral. And then now,
Oh yeah, Rennie is still around.
Yesterday?
Oh my god.
then now another joke about comparing him to the cow at the ranch that was blown up and some other shit. Me, it was like, you know, when Millie drew the line, it's more about, you know, you don't cross the line if she says don't do that, and then you go and
My
do it
robe
again.
has her name on it.
He doesn't eat oranges.
Or I have like 8 pairs of handcuffs. I would like, yes, see the rope? Yes, I agree.
I mean, the rope is special. I've had that rope.
Let's check Armadillo.
since I lived in Australia, you know.
I need to
It's
check
filled with
Telegram.
about 10 people.
Hot damn.
And that wasn't including the time I tried to kill Zip on the side of the cliff either.
I'm sure Zip would have enjoyed being tied up by you, Carrie.
He did try to get me to go and be his wife's.
She's behind us right now.
Oh,
What, Bobby?
People collect the people.
Guys, Zoe's here. Let's go.
Oh, Millie's awake.
Let's go.
What? Huh? Oh shit. Sorry.
A dog.
Oh, hello, Matt.
Hello, Zoe.
Hi,
Who
bud.
the fuck is Matt?
I think
You.
she said
Hey,
mutt.
Lance.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Oh,
How you holding
no.
up?
Oh, hey, bud.
Hello, Zoe. I may have informed my friends of a funny little joke.
Oh,
And you threatened to disappear me.
Blood, you know I'm joking.
Your jokes suck.
Oh, it would be a shame if you got accidentally blown up like a cow, though.
That would be a shame.
Damn shame.
You understand that, you know, when people die, it actually hurts others too, right?
Yeah, of course I understand that.
then is it really that funny?
Zip had a dark humor. I've got a dark humor. We used to make horrible jokes like that all the time. I don't mean any offense by it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of us as it.
Beg your pardon.
People struggle without it. So is it really a joke, or are you just trying to be a hurtful cow?
I'm never like that. I would never deliberately hurt anybody. It's just a joke. If I can't make jokes, then I won't.
I'm confused though. I thought last time we had this little chat at the manor, I'm pretty sure Millie drew a line with that. Was that not the case?
What's the line? I can't joke.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she said that if it was bringing up Zip in a light that was in accordance to his death, that you know, that was not supposed to, you know, she would appreciate if he would stop doing that.
Alright, I'm sorry. Not trying to upset anybody. Just like, obviously I'm not gonna put Bud in the swamp somewhere.
Not gonna feed him to an alligator?
Of course not. I was just being playful. But if that is a problem, then I won't do that anymore.
Hey, Lance.
Yeah?
You having a good day?
What are you doing?
Are you?
Get off the horse, Lance.
Horse.
No, I
Don't.
wouldn't even think about it.
Come now, Huxley.
Don't point that one at Huxley.
Gun down. Oh,
He
with rifles,
is
hold on.
fearless.
How about I put a
It is
bolt
one
to
of the
back
reasons
his
why I
fucking
respect
head?
Huxley.
Are we doing this?
You're not taking Lance.
Wait, can you look? What, can we?
You know how
Well,
much
No, we'll just take all
Zip
of them.
loves horses.
Please don't do this.
Okay, it started.
What you don't please.
Yeah, rope her up.
No, please.
Rope her up.
What?
Off the horse.
really
Why are you doing this, Bud?
Do not joke
Come on,
about
Huxley.
people
Oh.
being
Cleaning his ears.
dead.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, and I won't
Don't
do it.
blame other people for someone dying either. He didn't do that. If anything, you fucking did. You stole his shit. You were part of the problem. Are you sorry, or are you just gonna keep doing this shit?
The horse.
Give him
I
a
won't.
second.
You need to be mad at me.
I won't make another joke.
Evelyn.
Right, then just jump down.
Hey, Evelyn.
Yeah.
What would you like to be done?
Well, we could do what we were talking about earlier. You think that would really drive it home?
You really want to hurt me over a fucking joke?
Not about the joke.
Okay, what's it about?
About a line being drawn. and
Just to keep you nice and
dancing.
not a danger to yourself.
Wonderful.
I said I wouldn't do it again, Bud.
Typical.
Peeky.
Outnumbered. Get handcuffed.
Leave him out.
Guess I'm
please.
getting
Leave-
stabbed.
Shut up.
Calm down.
Never said you're getting stabbed now, Huxley. Come on.
How am I supposed to calm down?
That's just usually how things go.
Is our people person.
Be thankful it wasn't you.
Well,
Goodbye.
had you not pulled the gun, might not have been so
No
inclined to
need for
cuff.
that.
I have a hard time believing that.
I understand.
Can you just let Lance go? He's got nothing to do with this.
No, Lance. Got a question, fella.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
one more chance.
Do you know how to dance?
Don't
Alright.
do that.
Don't make me regret.
Let's take them. We're gonna move them.
I have
All
one.
right. Well,
But-
if
What?
Put
Did you see what I
take
saw?
Lance, get Zoe.
I did not.
Let's get on horses. We're all moving.
No.
Put your hands
Zoe,
up, Huxley.
please.
Bud, do you want Zoe?
Leave.
She can get on wherever, whatever.
Yeah, so you
It
have
might
that
take a
right
minute to get my
choose.
pockets kind of get full of snow sometimes.
You're,
Yes,
you're
but
right.
Lance, you get on with Mac.
I don't know who Mac is.
Get over here.
Damn.
Yeah, scary Santa.
Watch your
Yeah.
hands, fella. I
These
don't
are
like to be
we are.
touched.
Here's
Actually,
what
can be
we're
on the back
gonna
of the
do.
horse with me. By me.
That just goes
All right.
right there.
I want to speed it up a little bit.
All right, get on Evelyn's horse.
So if I understand right, this is about the principal.
You know, it might be.
I think that's the only thing that you guys have similar with sick.
Do we
Oh,
have-
well, actually, it's not about the principal.
No,
What you described was the principal.
What was it? Cup, was it?
You know, sometimes I have no idea what is going on because people are like, we got a plan, and then they stumble around the plan and ask me what to do, and I have no fucking idea because I've been here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan was either.
I honestly would have just shot the horse and walked away because I can't be bothered.
Hey, holding up, Lance.
Not great.
Sounds like the Quill Gang. Yeah.
Promise. Yeah, it was a gift.
cadet or something.
No.
Words are words, Evelyn.
Yeah,
They're my friends.
you say that. Then, you know, if I go and say I'm gonna eat a ranger,
I could say the same
or I
thing
say
about what
words
you're
to
doing.
somebody, you can get me fucking
The
arrested.
difference is, I actually welcome
Hey, Oz. Morning.
You want to get arrested for a joke?
you seem like you're
That's
almost ready
I
to
don't.
pitch your little
Sorry,
bands.
Go ahead.
No, I'm
I
not.
was just gonna say that you want to get. Just depends on the login you're dealing with. If they're a stickler enough to charge you for words, and what I'm trying to get at,
You should go
the gang that
be a
you once had,
rancher or
aliens
something.
had more
Not like
backbone than you
before.
guys are showing. Y'all are being very sensitive to something that Zip would not have cared about. He would have just given shit right back.
Indeed, where are we going?
Change the tone.
Do you remember Sam
Zip
Booker?
was stood for.
Yep.
We're going there.
Talked to one of your members last night.
All right.
Not gonna say who.
Who's that?
Sam Booker?
We all had
No,
You don't remember Sam?
you,
She felt the same.
Oh, you know who I am, Zoe.
Barton.
Everyone get off your horse. We're walking up to the top of this cliff here.
Hey, Lance,
Zoe, put your
you
hands
heard
up.
Bud. Let me take that off your back, fella.
Okay.
It's temperamental.
Well, I don't know why I did that. Give me a second.
Please do not.
Damn, chaos. It's
Being tied up.
No, Lance, it's not perfect. It's just,
You could put your hands down.
Chaos, calm
Watch
down.
the horse. God damn.
Just move chaos somewhere. She's being an asshole.
Blood.
As long as you keep your hands up, I will allow you to keep your hands free. All right, I'm going to lead the charge. Zoe, come. Zoe, walk in front of me. Everyone else, come and follow. If you wish to flee your horse, you may, but it doesn't matter.
All right, up we go.
It's a little slippery at the turn here, so please watch your step. It's all right as long as you don't attack me from behind, but I trust you know the situation.
Oh,
If you're gonna ask me what we're doing, I have no idea.
no, what I'm saying is he likes to say that because this was over
I kinda like it.
jokes or whatever that we have no backbone. Although they're making fun of someone who was dead.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't think Zoe would like it if we brought up her dead brother,
Well, I mean, you know,
ex-sheriff Sam Winters.
I find it ironic because she got mad over someone mentioning Leonidas the other day. Actually, it was yesterday.
You know, Zoe has another brother running around the crossing.
Really, who?
His name's Sonny, apparently.
Oh, I know something.
Well, I'm having troubles.
I just find it interesting because she just complained about it yesterday when someone brought up Leonidas, so I'm kind of confused.
Welcome.
Go. What are you waiting on?
It's a pretty place.
Zoe, I have a question.
Yeah,
Who's Sonny?
my brother.
blood brother?
No.
Oh. I was just curious. I got told the other day you've got another brother running around.
I know Sonny. Met him a few times.
He's a good kid.
He's alright.
Like if you'd let us go, at least if you let Lance and Oxley go, I promise you I won't fucking joke. I won't mention Zip. I won't do anything like that ever again, okay? I obviously clearly misread this situation and what I could and couldn't say, and I'm sorry.
You know, something that was yesterday when we were in Blackwater that you got quite upset when someone mentioned Leonidas. No,
I'm not upset about it. I'm not. It just seemed a bit hypocritical that every time criminals are talking to us, they're like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, even fucking Zip did it to me all the time. You should have had your brother's last words. You should have seen his face. You should have everything, you know? People talk shit to each other all the time on both sides. I'm not upset about Leonidas. I mean, obviously I am, but I'm not upset that it was said. I was just pointing out the hypocrisy.
right. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't me. I don't like bringing up, even regardless on what side everything's on. I don't like bringing up the dead like that. Just not something I like to do.
Y'all don't mind if I have a smoke, do you?
Oh no, by all means. Have you can have a smoke, of course. So I did have a question for you, Huxley, as well. It was about, who was it? You said something, you were going over something about, what was it? Was it your sister?
Yeah.
There was something in correlation with Zip being
You
involved
can
in
put
that.
your hands
or something?
down. Just don't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, well, would you be able to tell that? Just so I don't really remember everything about it. I was curious.
Sure. Zip was, helping the bastards, for a while. Way back when. I don't know, year and a half more ago. And, when he was doing that, my sister was trying to get out of the life of crime. I was helping her. And, Zip and the bastards were forcing her to work at Thieves Landing for them. And if she left, they'd kill her. So, me and my brother Benny, who is also passed.
Fuck did Bud go? Fuck it. Time to stay out west for good. It's a definite possibility, Cross.
The ones that killed her. Same rock they threw her off.
I haven't decided on it yet,
that
but
same rock a year later.
it's
Not that matters.
no.
But I forgave Zip for that. Zip tried to leave himself. I don't know if you guys know this, but Zip was talking about becoming law at one point. Living in Coulter with Andy. Yeah.
Branching and shit, I remember.
It was the happiest I'd ever seen Zip. At that point, became friends with Zip. I was helping him. He had a good heart, you know. But I think he followed the wrong path. At some point, he got stuck doing that. He didn't know any other way. Fortunately, that way is what got him killed. I told Zoe when I got back that I was, I had mixed feelings about Zip's death. So I told Zoe when I got back, when I found out.
Who is that?
Ask her.
She seemed a little bit unstable. Barton.
I think you already know who it is.
Uh,
It's got a hood on.
Carrie, right?
There you go.
Okay. How'd she even know Zip?
You rode with him.
You know what's funny is you say that that's what got Zip killed, but so many times in this life we are forced to follow somebody else's ideals. You think we have fun going out and hurting people while we're hurting all the time? People shove us down too. It's not a one-way street. It's not black and white. It's not that simple.
I never said it
No one's
was.
saying it is. We're all people.
But he did choose to continue going down the path of crime. Continue to try to take things into his own hands. And that life is going to get you killed, just like the life I'm in and Zoe's in. We know it could very well get us killed.
Zip knew that it was going to get him killed for a very long time.
Where's Bud?
I remember when Zip fucking asked me to kill him.
He was here a minute ago. Might only take a shit in a bush or something.
Maybe.
Evelyn, I don't know if you have any more questions, but I hope that helped clear that up for you.
Lance, would you like something to calm your nerves a bit?
No, not a lot of people here have actually heard that story.
What is
so,
it?
I figured I would enlighten them and ask you for it so you could share it with us.
Sure.
I am quite well versed in the story of Holly Harper. You might not be aware, since I was never directly involved with her, Huxley.
I don't smoke.
Saved someone very important to me. Someone who was equally alone and being hunted relentlessly.
All right.
By.
I don't even have it on me. I put it on the saddlebag. I'm glad he said no.
Day after day, months after months. I thought I was at the end of my rope. You see, it was way more painful than being shot myself. Watching another person suffer, someone that I loved, a sister to me. And she had done nothing. Not a goddamn thing. It was also her fate to go over a cliff. But with Holly's death, things dissolved and she was forgotten. Every few days, I go to Prophet's and Holly's grave, and I sit there, and I make sure that both of them are not alone. I always repay my debts, even to people I don't know. I never knew Holly, but she saved someone so important to me that words can never describe. I I suppose that's a bond that we share. Huxley. It was me who requested Evelyn to get you to tell her that story. I wanted to know.
Well, I'm glad your friend ended up being okay.
Yes, she lives happy now and writes books for a living. In
It's
all
good.
corners and glorious places of the world. That was only able to happen because of your Holly.
Let's see. Sad I had to come to that, but at least someone's still living, right?
Yes. Perhaps if today works out for you. And perhaps if one of these days I'm not so incredibly wanted, I'll pass on one of her books to you and you can read it. But I think I've rambled on long enough.
Barton, this is crazy over some words.
Are you ready?
I'll be honest, I don't know
It would seem that
what is planned here.
perhaps that they are. Or
Let
not.
me see.
Whatever.
Hey, come here.
Whatever you ask of me. But I would like to say, I feel like if anything's done here, it should be someone that was close to Zip Quill. Although I enjoy getting my hands dirty, I think it should be one of you.
What you want to do, Andy? I think Evelyn's unsure. I killed the horse already, so I think I've done enough.
So what's the plan here?
I was gonna toss one of them over the edge and then stab the other and then make Zoe choose on who she wants to save.
God damn.
Sometimes.
But I'm open
Sometimes the
listening.
fear of knowing that could happen is enough to get someone to bend a knee. Sometimes you don't have to do it all, but
Yeah.
feel merciful and compromise if you
Maybe
want
I'll
to.
compromise. Maybe I'll just stab one of them and leave them.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that is a good alternative. But we've allowed them to sit and stew long enough. We shall continue.
Well,
Are
let's
you-
move. Let's move Zoe and Lance away. Then I'll deal with Huxley.
Then we shall do that.
All right.
Hang on. Are you sure you want to stab Huxley?
I think it should be the boy.
Because
Me personally.
Huxley kind of called it an armadillo. He said that he would be
All right.
taken
fuck
and
it.
stabbed.
Move the other two away. It's fucking Lance and fuck it.
All right. Where's Bud? Did he fall asleep?
All right.
Yeah.
Zoe and Huxley
Okay.
are coming with me. Lance, you are staying up here. Come, Zoe
Why?
and Huxley. You're coming with me, whether you want to or not.
Can you promise that you're not going to hurt Lance, please?
I cannot promise that.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Why?
What does he have to do with any of this?
Come,
No,
walk.
please, just promise you're not going to hurt him.
I cannot make you promises that I cannot keep.
You
That would be
are
lying.
Indy. Go.
Walk. We're going back down to the horses.
Lance, you're gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
This poor guy, man.
If you are Lance, swear to God.
Swear to God, what? What are you gonna do?
You're angry at me, right? So if you're gonna take it out on anybody, do it.
I don't give a shit about any of this. Step away from the boy,
Down
or I'll
the
shoot him right
mountain.
now.
You will
Please
follow
don't-
me
please
down the
don't.
mountain. Barton, you will stay behind them to make sure they don't attack me. Carrie, do you want to come with us?
Evelyn, I have a gift.
I swear to God, if you hurt him, I'll never forgive you for this.
I know. He is a beautiful soul. This
I
is
don't
unfortunate.
But what
Stand,
is this?
Andy.
Fucking hurt him to hurt me? Is that what you're doing?
You know, Indy, I think
know,
out of
Nancy.
all people, out of you know that what you're doing right now is a disrespect to Zip and what he stood for. I can't believe you're letting them do this. You're letting them walk all over your position in the gang.
This is not what Zip would have wanted.
Zip would be rolling in his grave right now.
Unfortunately, there is a lesson that needs to be learned.
It's learned, Indy. I said I'll fucking never joke with anybody again, okay?
It is not a lesson for you, Zoe.
Who's it for?
Sometimes you need to know the pain for yourself.
Do you think I don't know pain?
No, I'm not talking in reference to you.
Then what are you talking about?
Because they've always
How
loved a
you
good
put the
stabbing.
trigger on the innocent. They haunt you.
I swear to fucking God if you do that.
What you're doing makes absolutely no sense.
Come on. You're gonna shoot a fucking kid because I made a joke.
I refuse to pull the trigger on Lance.
So
Yeah,
what?
'cause
Someone
you know
else
this
is
is
going
all
to.
bullshit.
I don't think it's bullshit to them.
Yeah, but you very well know it. We talked about this yesterday. You said you don't agree with them being so sensitive. You knew Zip wasn't like that. And I think with your position and how long you've been in this
This is
goddamn
insane.
fucking gang, you should be stepping in right now and solving this issue. It's
Right.
going on for no good fucking reason.
Who even wants to fucking do this? Barton's got more fucking sense than this. I know you do, Indy. So who wants to do this? Take fucking responsibility then. Who wants to shoot Lance? Is it you? Fucking own up to it.
Also,
You wanna shoot an innocent kid?
Yes.
Obviously, it's neither of us.
I was gonna say if they're
Well, then
gonna
who
fucking
does?
do it to teach a lesson, then why are they fucking doing it while he's by ourselves? Those fucking cowards. What are they fucking teaching? What fucking lesson? If they want to hurt someone that did something to them, then fucking look us in the eye and hurt us.
You think this is gonna make you feel better? You think it's gonna lessen your pain by hurting some innocent person? Look at me. Look at me. Tell me if you want to do it.
I would have told you if I wanted to do it.
Right, okay, so the three of you don't want to hurt him, so who the fuck does? The stranger that I've never met before? Or what, Evelyn?
Hey
Own
here.
up to it.
Carrie, keep a gun on her.
I think. We need to-
down to him, we'll let him come back up and get him.
Be around, fella. Don't die.
You need to go this way.
You already did it?
Yep. Well, they can come up and get him. We'll leave them here. Can figure their own way back. He said, oh, well, she said she won't do it again. Fella, she already said that once before and she crossed the line. At what point, when someone draws a line in the sand and you keep crossing it, I'm just not going to fucking believe you anymore.
He deserves it even more because he put Javi in it.
Honestly, it pisses me off. Fucking tired of it.
Well, maybe that'll teach him. Get the point across. Took long enough for him to realize there's a line, and they kept crossing it.
I'll arrest people in silence. If that's what you want, you got it. You don't have to do this. I don't know what point you're making to who.
I'm a nobody. I'm just here.
So, Evelyn, this is on you. Where the fuck is Lance?
You might want to go help him.
You know, Evelyn. I hope you know Zip would be rolling in his grave right now. You're a fucking coward. You can't even look the people in the goddamn eye that you're mad at over a fucking joke.
I looked at you in the eye.
You looked me in the eye, but they did not look me in the eye. Oh, now you're gonna hurt me. Cute. Very fucking cute, Evelyn. I'm telling you, you had no right to hurt someone. And you're the person you're mad at. You didn't even look them in the eye. It's quite funny. You all did not know Zip whatsoever. You have just disrespected his name. You hurt an innocent person that had nothing to do with anything. You're sad. Worthless piece of shit. And you know what I have to say about you? Being so sensitive to goddamn words.
You're not allowed to speak anymore, Huxley. You have to shut up. That's what they want.
Oh. You know what I say to that, Zoe? I say boo-hoo fucking fella. Boo fucking who.
Why does everyone keep saying that? It's the weirdest thing.
Because you fucking are crying over fucking nothing. You act like goddamn children having a fucking tantrum over a word. God damn, this fucking crossing has gone to shit. You call yourselves criminals?
No.
Y'all are pathetic.
Joby, thank you for the raid.
Enjoy your freedom, because when I get a hold of you, y'all are gonna fucking swing.
I look forward to it, fella.
Make sure you use my rope, please.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, I'm fine. Sometimes it is hard for me to debate with Zoe. There's a lot of history there.
I wasn't gonna have Barton more or less interject because he's not part of the gang or anything. He's just here riding around with them. Evelyn felt that's what she needed to do. I mean, that's what she needed to do. Criminals stab people. It happens. Actually, I can't lie. When I went to go back up there, I was gonna have him try to talk Evelyn into just pistol whipping him. But we were too late. Oh no. Oh no, we were too late. He'll be fine. Builds character.
Each time you take somebody and a point you feel needs to be made, it will become easier. You'll be able to move and know how to act. It's simply a lesson that you have to be learned, to have to learn.
Barton, your saddle's a little loose.
To have to know.
God damn it.
It was an important thing
It
nonetheless.
happens.
So, Bud was for sure staying asleep up there, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
You believe
Okay.
so? Or is he going to Sisika for attempted murder because we left him?
Well, we waited a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, we were up there for at least 15, 20 minutes after he passed out.
You guys are bad.
What? What'd she say? What'd he say?
I have no idea.
Indy, what did you say?
Oh, I never know what to expect. I
Oh,
always just
nothing.
watch it play out, and then I take notes, and I think about it, and then I'm like, hey, this would have been funny. Because that's what I do.
Yeah, I just kind of let y'all do your thing. Just
Apparently that happened.
Okay, I'm riding with Dazza, everybody.
Yeah, you are. It is a quilt edition to crash into nothing.
That's what I was doing last night with Blaze.
So,
all right. Where? There you are. Okay.
I'm just, call me a coward, call me whatever you fucking want, but there's a line in the fucking sand. And if you cross it, you can't then just be like, but I won't do it again, but you just did.
Well, that's the thing, right? You have to be solid in your convictions. And that whole part about being Western, that's what I've been told.
My thing is that's exactly the point I was making. You're gonna get upset over words. No, we're upset because there was a line drawn in the sand saying, "Do not do this again," and then you don't do it again.
Snake.
Book. It's always over words. They shoot us for words. They shot me.
That's why I told them we're arrested for words. I say if I go and say I'm gonna eat a ranger, they're gonna try to arrest me for it.
Well, I think that is real proof that that they're actually endangered. Are we really that sensitive? Am I overthinking this now?
I think that they want us to overthink and overthink ourselves and question ourselves because it gives them a foothold to to stand on, if that makes sense.
A moral high ground.
Exactly.
So where are we heading? Wasn't Millie awake before we headed out?
Was
Yeah,
Millie
well,
awake?
we need to get out of here and then telegram.
2 rigs then.
Yeah, before we left Armadillo, Bud said Millie was awake.
Then 2 rigs and
I like rocks.
Yeah, they give you a real rocky time, huh? Give me a real rocky time.
Yeah.
So your saddle is fucked.
Yeah, speaking of, let me ride with you.
Help on. I'm just fucking tired. I'm tired of like people trying to push me the fuck around. And then
Yeah,
she gets
I don't blame
she
you.
gets upset fucking she got upset yesterday. She literally got upset when someone said something about Leonidas and was like, "Oh, you're a hypocrite" to my face, and I wasn't even the one who fucking said anything. I was like, I didn't say anything. It just pisses me off.
So tell me, did you get all that you needed to out of the situation? Do you feel as if they understood your message?
I think they understood as soon as.
Hey, I think she understands that, you know.
Okay, I'll be
you
right
just
back. Gotta go grab my
don't,
dinner.
because
downstairs.
the thing is she knew this is why I did it. Bud told me she knew that she shouldn't be saying it, and in front of Bud said, I shouldn't say this, this could get me killed, and then went and said it anyways because there's nothing he could do because he was going to Sisika. So like, you know you shouldn't be saying that then. If you say, oh, I shouldn't say this because then it's going to get me killed, and then you go ahead and say it anyways, then, you know, probably shouldn't have fucking said it.
But I know who Zoe is now.
Oh, did you not know Zoe before?
Nope.
You guys are
Wow.
going to be best friends.
Wow. Perhaps.
If
We're
that
going
bitch
to.
calls me Matt one more time, I'm gonna kill her
We're
myself.
picking it up by McFarland's.
She called you Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I don't know. Honestly, it just is what it is.
Just take it real slow so you don't run into people and send them up a cliff.
Hey, cat. Got me some food.
Not yet.
One horse. 2 horse. I thought we were missing
That actually-
for a second, and I remembered Barney
No.
got off his horse.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah,
He does kind of sound like Matt.
yeah, I was honestly not surprised when Zoe said, you know, pretty much just handle what you have to handle.
then
with
he's
me and
also
let
got
everyone else go.
Yes,
blonde
as
hair
the
instead of
person
black.
She feels more deeply when others get hurt because of her. If you were to stab Zoe, it wouldn't have the same effect because she takes on all. It is a trait that she shares with Zip. Zip also did a very similar thing. Barton, do you have anything on your mind about what has just happened? Anything you would like to share or critique of the gang? You don't have to if it puts you on the spot. I was simply curious, since you are officially the oldest quill here. Your time with Sif actually succeeds mine.
Yeah, I want to learn from my elders.
But you do not have to if it puts you on the spot. I understand.
I mean, me personally, so if we look at the situation, Carrie shot her horse and armadillo, and then we kidnapped him, took him, had a conversation, put a little bit of fear into him.
I only did that because I took out the guns, by the way.
The horse was a perfect addition. It was a perfect
Yeah.
beginning. You were correct.
I mean, that was
in-
fine.
You were correct in slaying the horse.
And then, had your conversation, you aired your grievances and why you're pissed off at them, and let them know that shit makes you pretty upset. Almost, upset enough to maybe shoot them or stab them. But this time,
Get a horse.
and this is just me personally, I don't blame you for stabbing Lance. I probably would have just pistol whipped one of them, gave them a warning, sent them on their way.
Yeah,
Next
I
time,
still think it would have been funny to tie him up and say who stabbed him. Sorry.
I can see where you're coming from.
I agree with Carrie and Barton. I think it would have sufficed to tie him up or to pistol whip him. However, I do not think stabbing was too over the edge. I think it was fine. It was your situation to deal with as you so pleased, which
Yeah.
was the lesson I was alluring to. We are simply old souls offering our 2 cents.
Well, I can understand where y'all are coming from.
No, you did a good job, Evelyn. Do not think that this criticism is because we think you did not do a good job. We are simply making sure you will be the best leader as you can be when it's time.
I mean, you stood on business regardless.
Yeah, well, I'm sure y'all know what I would have done.
Bear.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a baby.
Goddamn.
Did anyone get knocked unconscious by that sudden
No,
black bear?
but it
No.
fucking hurt.
Yes.
What a
homicide
stupid
is a
fucking
beast.
bear. Who put that bear there? Why did it come here?
We gotta kill homicide.
So now, if
Barely stand it.
now what I want is for you to think about the repercussions of what has happened. So
Yeah, there's a lot.
there is a lot. We will go maybe to Sisika for murder or attempted murder, which is a horrific thing. So
I feel bad for Barton because he didn't know what was happening. I guess at the time I didn't really.
But anyways, and everything that you do now, I want you to move the knowledge that law will be inflamed.
I don't disagree.
It is alright, I don't mind them being inflamed. They inflame themselves.
They're already inflamed with me, so I just expect them to be really inflamed with me now. It's because he said boo-hoo because I said boo-hoo to one of their people yesterday.
Oh, it makes sense.
I don't think he wasn't
So many
there,
people
but
say it.
it's because apparently when I was getting chased and they brought fucking they had 3 deputies chasing me while I was alone. When we crossed one of the bridges at Kettle Canyon, I gunned one of their deputies down across the bridge, and then I was like, "Is he okay?" And then he was like, "No, you gunned him down." And I was like, "Well, boo-hoo then, fella." But then he
Huxley,
laughed.
There are certain deputies which belong in the West. They stand on business and they are vipers in their own right. Huxley is one of those people. He is a deputy who is well versed with New Austin. He deserves to stand there. It's hard to explain. It was like with Pop Sullivan and Coyote and those who came before. I still consider Bill as one of the Western deputies. However,
Yeah, big balls, Bill. God damn.
Yes, big balls, Bill. He will always stand on business, Huxley. He will always spit in your face with vile because he, as much as he hates to admit it, has principle.
Yeah, well, I have my fucking own.
There you go. You are never wrong in your convictions and what you do as long as you believe that you are correct and you stand beside your principle. Now, Huxley will
What the
belittle you.
fuck?
Be careful of the sheep.
So they're cuddling in the cold.
Be careful, the Grim Sheeper needs to come collect them.
The Grim Sheeper.
You know the Grim Sheeper?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a long
He was a
time.
real person. They didn't believe me that he was a real person.
I have never heard of a man called the Grim Sheeper, though I profoundly judge him for being called such. Now we will go to Wallace, we will telegram Millie, and we will find some place to sit. If you want to sit at the ranch that we normally do, we can. I would prefer to sit at the nest. However,
I would like you to show me what the nest is since I've never been there, please.
Millie will not know where the nest is.
Is it still close enough where we could consistently check telegrams?
Yes. I can show you where it is, and I can show you on the map to where it is if Millie needs to find it.
Yeah, I think that if you can write her a telegram describing kind of how to get there for her, that would be appreciated. You'll be able to send that telegram better than I could. I will tell Millie what we've done as well. That way she is aware.
How goes the RP? Pretty fun. I'm having fun. Barton's just taking time, hanging out with
Oh, you know what I should have said?
old friends and shit.
What?
But he's gonna be meeting up with
He was getting mad
the
at
others
me.
tomorrow.
I should have said should have said, well, were the bastards cowards when they threw you off that cliff? They didn't.
We shall be quick.
There's wolves on the front goddamn porch.
What?
I don't know if they're dead or not, but they're there.
I think they're dead.
Barton.
Howdy.
Dead.
Howdy, goddamn.
Howdy.
Jim Lee,
Yes.
Oh, it's
you okay?
fine, GM.
Yeah, I'm alright. Just left on ranch to die.
The McFarlane Rex?
Said she
Yeah.
had Riggs.
White shot me here and
How
picked
long
me
ago?
up and left me on the ranch so ranchers can finish it.
She apparently was
Like-
crying.
But it's alright.
Minutes.
Wait,
All
what?
right. She's at Riggs.
Yeah.
What is
It's
a,
all
mid-
right.
Crying?
a good midway point
I
between
don't know
here
if I
and
ever
Riggs?
telegrammed you, Barton.
Tell her to
I'll
meet
have to
us
send you
at,
something.
I would say,
right.
Motto's Rest. We can
You
go to
doing all right?
Motto's. That is halfway between here and Riggs.
No, not
Do you
really.
think she'll be able
But
to find Motto's Rest?
I'm
Or
not
is that-
sure.
just
Or is that
surviving,
too close to
processing
Strawberry?
some things.
Right. Now, are you on good terms with Tinker?
Call. I don't really know this place.
Yeah, I'm on good terms with Tinker.
Still very new here.
All right,
The
good.
Motto's Rest
Wow.
I
is,
just
and if
spoke
we
to
get
him.
accosted by law, then
He's
alas,
really sad
we
about
will
what
meet
happened to
her
Van
out
Horn,
here.
and he wants to
How do you spell that?
come up with a plan to take it back.
MONTOS. Rest.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting up with them tomorrow so we can discuss things.
Yeah,
I didn't wake
shame
up
he
till
was
real
just
fucking
here.
late today. Was he?
Yeah, he just rode
It is
off.
easier than her to come
If
all
you
the
tell
way
it,
here.
you might be able to telegram and get a hold of him. He literally was just here a minute ago.
You say where he was going?
No, he didn't. He was with some lady. I think her name was Nova.
Oh, goddamn. All right.
You want me to drop off?
All right. Is everybody ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
All right.
Take care, Asher. I'll see you later.
Where we going?
Yeah, see you later.
Where the hell is that?
It's by Strawberry.
Oh, okay.
It's on the map, so she will be able to find it.
It's still Thursday for me, though.
You know, sometimes I really hate my internal struggles.
I think that's something we all share.
It's like on one hand, I'm like, did I fuck up? Did I do something that Millie wouldn't have done? Is there something, would she be mad at me that I did this? But at the same time,
Might be better if
was a line drawn in the sand saying, don't speak ill of Zip and his death, and then she goes and does it again, so. At the end of the day, if she's mad at me, I'll take the consequences.
A little bit too open. We shall
think
head
you'll
a
be
little
mad
bit
at you.
higher, perhaps. And we'll simply keep an eye out.
You did what you thought was needed.
I need a moment. I have to shit in a bush really fast.
Okay. He needs a moment to shit in a bush.
All right.
I can meet y'all there if you would like.
I was just going to take us up a little higher is all.
Hop on with Evelyn. I'll take your horse.
Thank you, Barton.
Yeah, just make sure when you're shitting that like you're like really pushing back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's same time for me, Denim. Same time for me.
Tazza said she was crying because we were all around. No one had told her who we were or something. But I had told her, I sent everybody the same message. Maybe I missed her when I said I was gonna to the graves.
Wait,
And then
who's crying?
Millie,
Why?
because we were doing stuff without her. That's what he said. I don't know how truthful that is to her perception of it.
Now, I would take us a little bit higher. However, do you think Millie will be able to locate us up here? We told her Monto's Rest. When I think Monto's Rest, I think the camp on the cliff. You know what I'm talking about, Barton?
I do, yeah.
That is my Monto's Rest.
Do you want me to wait down by where it actually says Montos Rest on the map?
We can see it from up here on the at the camp.
Can you lead me there, Barton?
Yeah, it's over here.
Yes, he knew exactly where I was attempting to go. I was so close. Alas, I doubted myself.
And here we are. I wouldn't take our horses down there, lay them up here next to a tree or something.
Thank you.
What was she up to?
Just ask her in person when she comes. It will be fine. This is all growing pains. Do not worry.
He's shitting.
Anxiety for no reason.
Heading into the wind.
You do not need to have any of those things. When Millie comes, you simply explain to her your perspective. She will explain to you her perspective if she has a negative one, and you will learn. I learned from the last time. Thank you for coming with us today, Barton. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your words of wisdom.
I appreciate all of you.
You do not need to stay if you do not want to, but you are always free to stay. That's right.
I'm staying.
All right.
At least for tonight. I don't know where my people are staying at right now. I think they moved from where we moved to yesterday, goddamn day. But that's all right. Gotta keep on the move.
Jim Lee was walking down the road by himself, covered in bandages.
He is currently walking down the road by himself, covered in bandages?
Yeah, he left, and I seen him walking like down the railway.
He got shot by Wyatt earlier.
By Wyatt?
Yeah.
Why? I don't even know who Wyatt is.
I think the goons have issues with him because they think he was giving us information during our war. Which I don't know where they got that from. But they seem to believe it wholeheartedly. So, yeah.
People just make up stuff in their heads. I'm paranoid.
So I guess White took him earlier and shot him and left him bleeding at McFarland's so the ranchers could finish him off.
Fuck. The goons friends with the ranchers.
Oh, yeah.
Where did Indy go?
Behind the rock. Ian.
Oh. Wait, I'll make sure Mac is okay when he's done shitting.
And make sure he
What about Bud?
finds a good leaf to wipe with.
Well, Jordan, you're gonna be really fucking even more wanted right now.
That's all right. I've been on the run for 6 months, and I think I'm only wanted for like 5,000-ish days. That's because I'm not always out, stabbing people, hurting people, or whatever. I only do what I have to when it needs to be done.
Yeah, no, I get it. I was like, man, the first fucking time I went to Cisco, I was on the run for like 5+ months. That was because my first introduction to this life was breaking out the bastards after they killed Hoopa. Or attempting to.
Or you weren't successful?
how it was 15 deputies. They gunned one of ours down. Well, they gunned through both of the hostages that we fucking had, and then gunned one of ours down within the first 30 seconds of the gunfight kicking off, and it kind of just went downhill from that. But Bolton gave us actually a deal of the lifetime, to be honest. Let us keep our guns, get medical help. We just had to give our names, and then let us go.
Oh, good. That is a deal of a lifetime.
No, it's the best deal I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Where's Cindy?
Pissing.
Taking an old piss. So,
I may have shitted
technically,
on your horse a little.
Monto's
You better
rest.
go fucking clean that off right now.
I'm only fucking with you.
I don't know if you'd
I'm
be able to
pretty-
tell whether or not it's horse shit or human shit. The horse
I'm
always
pretty
has shit on his
accurate
ass.
with my aim.
With your shit aim?
Yeah. I have the best shitty aim in the crossing.
That's pretty impressive.
You should have seen my brother.
I wanted to make a joke right now, but I'm not going to.
No, please do.
I was gonna say, at least this time you didn't
Nobody
get
down
called
there.
I see
blonde
a
Gavin
horse.
Simmons.
You can say that again.
Oh, yeah.
So alright. Looks like a local.
Monto's rest is just to our It's very close. If she goes there, we can see her. Or if she goes down to that camp down there, we should be able to see her. Is she still awake, that is? Do we know if she's still awake?
I have no idea.
Alright. Well, I also have to piss.
Yes. I thought she said mutt though.
Painted in red. The following is drawn in crude charcoal. Paint in red. So warm. Nothing quite like it. Need more paint. Run it like water. I will see her again. I will see her again. Nothing quite like it. What the fuck does that mean?
Nope. There was a wild horse down.
Okay, BRB. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. Fucking body sore, throat sore.
Yes, you are correct. Shall one of us check telegrams and send Millie the location once more?
It should probably be either yourself or Carrie, but probably Carrie. She seems to be
I
able
think
to slip in and out places with ease and stealthiness.
I think if you are going, at least 2 of you should go, if not 3. Myself and Evelyn can stay here.
I think you are correct. I shall go with Mac then, and we will send Millie a telegram once more since he was the one who sent her the location.
All right.
Good idea.
Are you willing to come with me?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna say it's a fucking terrible idea for me to go.
Yeah.
I walk into town and they're like, "Oh look, it's Evelyn. Let's go get her."
I always put on a voice when they approach me in towns to see if they'll buy it.
I came up with a whole backstory for this girl named Annie, and then like it was this whole thing, and one of them believed me, but fucking Choi was there, and Choi was like, "No, that's not who you are. I need to question you again." And then they chased me, and then I juked one of them, and then gunned down the other one, and then ended up getting away. It was a fucking shit show. I ran on foot. Well, I went all the way up to Kettle Canyon, got on top, ran across the bridge, got one of them down, and then started running and ran from there all the way back into Armadillo, stole this other fella's horse, and then said, "I need to borrow this horse. I'm being chased by law. I'll pay you back later." And then just took his horse and then started going deeper west.
Amazing.
I got away, and then yesterday, the same fella fucking was there. And
2025 will be
they
great
fucking all came after me.
in terms of new music coming out. Okay.
We had a bunch of people. We were able to get, all of us were able to get away except for Bud, but Bud wasn't wanted for that much, luckily.
That Indian Mac go looking for?
They went to telegrams to
Yeah,
see
they're
if they've
going
heard
to
from her.
telegrams.
And if they're not back in like a damn 10, 15 minutes, well, we're gonna have to go look for them.
Yeah.
Good old Leroy Thomas. Never fails
What do
me.
you want to do with the rope again?
What?
What do you want to do with the rope again?
Hey, Converse. How you doing, man?
What was your
I don't know.
plan? You were going to tie him up and like dangle him over the edge or something?
No, not even that. Just tie him up.
Sounds like
leave
a
'em up there,
Peaky
and then
Blinders
tell them
voice.
We stabbed them, but didn't even, because they would have panicked and then got there and been like, "Fuck."
Okay. I was gonna say it'd be kind of funny if you like tied him up and like dangled him over the edge a little bit.
That's
That'd be
what
kinda
you
funny.
wanted to do, huh?
Well, grand plan if my grand plan to or one of them was
Been riding around with Indy and the
depending
other
on
quills
how mad
tonight.
they make me.
Converse.
I was gonna push one of them. Well, I was gonna try to hold one of them at gunpoint and get one of them to push one of the other ones off the cliff. And then if they like said no, then I was gonna stab Zoe.
Hold on.
And then if they still didn't do it, then I was gonna push them off the cliff, stab the other one, and then you had to choose on which one you want to say first.
Did you guys just see that group?
Was it a holder?
Where they go?
They went
I
from right to left.
I just seen a little flash.
Yeah, there was at least 4 riders. One of them had a lantern.
Could be rangers,
Rangers.
could be deputies.
Yeah, it could be rangers.
Have you seen deputies with lights on their horses?
Not that often.
Yeah. I have seen it, but it's not that common. Definitely more of a ranger thing. And medics. You love seeing it? Well, this might be this might be Barton's future, I guess, depending. We're going to meet with the rest of Vanguard tomorrow because we woke up way too late today. So I only slept for like 2-3 hours last night.
I was sure.
Too tired to log in
when we went up to
until later on in the day.
I didn't realize you were all up there.
Found out that Chop and Tinker were just hanging out with Sunshine and Armadillo today.
Well, they also
Having
don't know
casual
if,
conversation.
well, they'll check again. They'll come back. We also don't know if she ended up moving to like from there to Thebes and has just been chatting about, and then is gonna go check telegrams again, or what. So.
Well, she said Riggs, right? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Is that the one outside Blackwood?
Oh shit! Didn't think about that.
Wait, what?
Did Indy say they were going to Riggs or Wallace?
No. I think they were going to Wallace. No. Millie said Riggs. That's where we got telegrammed, but
Yeah, with Sunshine. Kind of. I mean, the war is over. But it's definitely curious.
That they're taking so long to telegram.
Well, if they did get attacked by wolves or a bear, that was a group of rangers heading toward Wallace, and I reckon they'll probably find them.
they're okay. I think we just need to give it some time, but I feel like if they got attacked by a bear, we would be able to hear some gunshots, like if it was kind of close by, but...
Yeah, maybe. I say we give them 12 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Converse. But, yeah, who knows?
I'm a bush monkey.
I hear something.
A horse.
Be them. Just in case. Fuck, I gotta put some on my horse.
There they are.
Yay.
I have turned.
Any luck?
We resent her a telegram, but she has not sent a telegram back to Mac or myself. We gave her a more specific location of where this camp is in case she is lost, but no word from Millie yet.
Probably just wait a little bit then. It is possible that when she went from Riggs that she went to Thieves to talk to people. You all right?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Little woofy woof.
Oh, you were
Yes,
right,
it is.
Barton.
Do you at least get it wrapped?
I'll be fine.
Let me see it.
God damn you.
I might just lay my head here in a moment.
That is perfectly fine. This is a great place for you to rest. I appreciate all of your help today, Barton, and your wisdom that went along with it.
Of course. I got like no sleep last night.
That is fine. Rest and recuperate. I appreciate you.
And I you. Goddamn.
Nice meeting you, Barton.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Sleep
Nice
well.
meeting you, Mac. Good night, Carrie. Good night,
Bye.
Evelyn.
Good
I'm
night.
sure I'll see you probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day,
I
or
look
the
forward
next
to it,
day,
fella.
or the next day. Peace.
No. Dazzle was talking to her, and then she went to Rex. Oh, she's okay. Yes.
Guess you gotta be facing. You're leaning on. Well, chat. I would stay on longer, but I am fucking tired.
Oh, she might not like the innocent.
I don't feel
that they said that we were
the greatest.
innocent.
Um, I am gonna try to be on tomorrow. I hope I don't wake up feeling any worse than I do now. If I do, I'll let you guys know. We gotta have a talk with the rest of Vanguard.
We were figuring out stuff out without her. I'm assuming we all send her a telegram, right? 'Cause I did.
Figure out where everyone's heads are at. What to do next.
Well, I was part of this group for a week before that happened, so I don't really have any grounding guidelines, I guess.
The what? We'll go raid past Squack.
Maybe we should have just gone to Briggs when she said that. Well, I don't what time that was sent.
I appreciate all you guys, and I will see you tomorrow if I'm